Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Laura and I am a single mother of one. I have a daughter and I make videos of cooking, cleaning, and a little bit of lifestyle things. So right now in this video I am cleaning my kitchen. I didn't do the inside of my oven. That was probably the only thing that I didn't get done. And then I also didn't do the floor. And I already cleaned out my fridge and freezer. If you want to check that out, that video is on my channel. You can go watch that one if you're interested. And so this one, like I said, I'm just cleaning the majority of my kitchen. Like I said, there's a few things I didn't go ahead and clean. And really just because I didn't have the time to get all of those things done, and I really need to clean the inside of my oven, but honestly, I'm kind of scared just because of the cleaner that I have is like a chemical, and so I'm going to try to find an alternative and try to clean that at a different time, and I will probably make a video out of that once I get it done. So I'm just organizing and putting away groceries and things that I got earlier. So I went to the grocery store earlier on this day, and after work I am cleaning my kitchen, like I said. So as you saw, I went ahead and cleaned off my counter, and while that's drying, I'm just going to go ahead and put away all the dishes that I have kind of stacked up and finish washing the other dishes in the sink. Now I'm just showing you how dirty my sink is because I'm going to go ahead and clean it. It doesn't really look too bad from far away, but close up you can definitely see there are some stains and like some rust. Sorry, my camera seems to be really wobbly sometimes, but like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and get everything off and around the sink, wash out my strainer, and then go ahead and try to get out all the little pieces on the sink. And I'm using the pink stuff and then a Scrub Mommy, I think is that one, either that or a Scrub Daddy. And I didn't really like, or I don't really like this one because it's rough on, the whole thing is rough versus the one I had before had like a softer side, and I kind of like that better. But this does seem to clean a little bit better than the softer side, so I guess that's kind of a plus. So now that this counter is dry, I'm just going to go ahead and put everything back on it. I ended up rearranging things a little bit. I put this basket as like a little hot chocolate basket. I don't drink coffee. I stopped drinking coffee a while ago just because it gave me really bad headaches when I didn't drink it. So I figured if I could just stop, I would. And I don't drink hot drink every day. I like drinking tea and, like I said, hot chocolate. And so sometimes as like a treat in the morning, I will drink a little bit of hot chocolate. So I wanted to have like a little area for that. And I bought some K-cups, some hot chocolate ones, so that I could kind of make this area a little bit different, especially because fall is coming and that's my favorite time of year. I'm also really sorry, you guys, that my half of my body is like covering the camera so you can't really see what I'm doing. I saw that in one of the last parts of the video too, so I apologize. I'm still kind of learning like the camera angles and how people can see, and like I said, my camera seems to like move around on my light stand thing, so I'm working on it and I'm trying to be better about it so that you guys can see what I'm doing instead of just looking at my arm like in that scene. As you can see now, I have moved over to my stove and I am just going to take out the bottom pans and then I don't even know what the coil parts, I don't even know what those are called. And I honestly don't like this stove at all. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I feel like those pans get super dirty underneath, and those coil things, the two bigger ones I have, they like don't fit right with the pans underneath, and so I'm always really aggravated when I have to cook and use them. So now that I have let my pink stuff kind of sit for a little bit, I know I'm kind of jumping around a lot, but I like to let the cleaner sit a little bit, kind of do its job. And so now I'm just going to go ahead and get all of that off. I do feel like with the harder scrubber, it was definitely harder to get the soap, the pink stuff off of the sink just because it took a really long time. And so I might think about either getting the one with the softer side or possibly using something else for this last part of it. And then I am doing baking soda and vinegar, and I put that down the drain to try to maybe help with clogs. Haven't had any issues in my kitchen drain, but I also don't have a garbage disposal, which is another thing that's kind of frustrating. But I feel like I'm able to make it work for the most part, and that sink strainer really helps. I think I got it from Amazon. I can see if I can link it below. I don't know, it's been so long since I've gotten one. So anyway, I am just wiping out the sink with a microfiber cloth. I feel like this helps make your appliances look really nice and shiny, especially after using the pink stuff. I feel like using the microfiber cloth at the end just really helps make it look so much better. And then I'm just going to put everything back together on my sink. I think the thing that sticks on the sink, I do really like that when it stays on, but once it gets wet, it usually falls off. So I'm just trying to dry off that area so that will stay up, but I do really like it, and I think it's nice to keep up the sponges. I used to have like a really cute like little mug or a cup, and I did like that, but I think I like this just a little bit better. As you can see, I'm just finishing cleaning the stove, and I feel like cleaning my kitchen is one of the most daunting and worst tasks, that and laundry, just because I feel like once I clean it and it looks super nice, then it just gets ruined again the next time I go in there. And this time I tried to be pretty diligent about keeping it clean, and I feel like it did stay clean for the most part for a little bit longer. And I'm also just washing those pans that go underneath. I can't even think of what those are called, the coil things on my stove, and these are such a pain in the butt. They never get clean and they just really bug me. I feel like they just get dirtier and dirtier, and it just is, I don't know, I just don't like it. I'm sure if I like used a different cleaner or something stronger that they would probably look a little bit better. I have tried to use that spray behind me, but that doesn't really help a whole lot. So I had these apples sitting in my kitchen, so I just went ahead and washed those and put them away to help with some of the clutter that is just around the kitchen. I just don't have a lot of space in this kitchen. I live in a pretty small 2-bedroom apartment. And so sometimes I have things laying out on my counter, and I'm trying to be better about putting things away or finding a space for them. As you can see up there, I have my cup rack that does help with some of the cups that I have in the cupboard, and I really love it. It's from Amazon. I think I got 2 of them. I'm not sure if they came together or if I did them separately, but I think it was $15. And so I'm guessing that they came as a pack of 2, because I don't know that I would have paid $15 for each shelf, but they really do help with like small spaces, just to have some extra storage and place to put your cups. And now I am just cleaning that side of the counter. This is one I definitely neglect sometimes, and there's always splatters on the walls. And my dish drainer thing, I cannot talk today, but where the drying rack for the dishes, there we go, that needs to be cleaned out. And next time I get a new one, I will not get a white one, because it shows so much dirt and debris, and it always seems like it has some kind of stain on it. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse that out. It's also just really difficult because of the one-sided sink. I really hate that as well. But I'm trying to stay positive and be happy that I have a place to live and that I have a sink to be able to wash my dishes in. So here is the final result of what most of my kitchen looks like once I'm all done cleaning. I felt really excited about this, and I'm hoping to try to keep it. I'm wondering if it would be a good idea to have like a cleaning schedule, just because I often feel really overwhelmed with all of the tasks that need to be done each week, and I feel like that might help a little bit. If anyone has any suggestions, please comment below, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.